Hey, it's Wendy. Welcome to my first free training video with the top 3 skills you need to become a successful stylist. They're so important, in fact, that I teach them to all of my students in my training course, and it's actually the first thing I teach everyone. That's how valuable these skills are, and I hope that you get something out of this video today. Now, the first skill that every stylist needs is to remember, shop for the client and not for you. It's really hard not to gravitate to our natural instincts, which is to take our clients to a shop, a brand, or a store that we're familiar and comfortable with. It's human nature. We tend to show, recommend, and endorse product and obviously clothing that we like. But we've got to remember that we're now professional stylists, so you have to take your own personal tastes and style out of the equation and pop your client in. This means it becomes really important for you to get out to loads of different stores. And I'm talking stores that your nan would shop in, stores that you would never ordinarily be caught dead in. But you never know who your next client's going to be. She could be older than you, younger than you, she could be coming from a completely different lifestyle or have completely different tastes to you. That's why it's really important to make sure that your product knowledge extends way beyond what you're currently familiar with now. So get out there, grab a notepad and a pen and go to different shops. Start trying stuff on that you would never normally try on and ask yourself, who would this suit? Who might be attracted to this? Because she could be my next client. Make some of the notes on these different stores and you'll start to build a great little bank of information full of valuable tidbits on all the different products, brands and shops that are out there. So hopefully, no matter who your next client is, you'll know a shop to take her to. The second skill that you need to be a successful stylist is to remember, body shapes isn't everything. Now this may come as a big surprise to a lot of you because I know from experience in the course that most of the women who do the course with me say, Wendy, I really need to learn about body shapes, or Wendy, I'm really not confident about body shapes and I feel that that's my weakest area. The good news is it isn't always about body shapes. Yes, body shapes are important, but it's not everything. And if you think about all the women on this earth and how many different shapes and sizes we come in, it's going to be virtually impossible to categorize billions of women into one of 5 stereotypical body shapes. So stop worrying about what shape your client belongs to and start looking at her as the beautiful and unique individual that she is. 2 things. Look for firstly the areas of concern or problem areas that she might like to hide or not draw attention to. Use clothing and accessories to minimize the attention you bring to this area. For example, if she's concerned about her hips and thighs, then stick with dark, plain, simple colors and silhouettes in skirts, trousers and pants for your client. This will reduce the attention that we're bringing to her problem area. The next thing to do is to look at what your client loves about her body and what would she like to show off. Now, a lot of women are very good at beating ourselves up, so we tend to zero in on the negatives of our body. But ask your client, what are the positives? What do you love? What can I help you show off to the world? And then use clothing and accessories to draw attention to that part of the body. For example, most women love the décolletage and the face, so use bold statement necklaces to draw the eyes straight up and bring all of the attention to the top half of the body and the face versus the bottom half. Now those are just a couple of really simple examples. Of course, in the course we'll actually take a much more in-depth look at styling techniques for all sorts of body shapes. The third skill that every stylist needs is to remember, words are king. That's right, the words that you choose and the way you communicate in every consultation with a client is going to make or break a session. Choosing the right words can often be the biggest challenge facing any new stylist, and that's because it's not always easy to communicate to a client what you think about the outfit she's got on in a way that's delicate, sensitive to her feelings, yet still getting your point of view across effectively. I hope this video has given you some food for thought towards your path on becoming a professional stylist. So why not hit the shops, grab a friend, a family member, and put into practice one or two of those skills that we've just discussed in this video. Until then, thanks for sharing your time with me. Bye.